Adding receptacles to a garage with a firewall requires careful attention to both electrical safety and fire protection. Firstly, let's address the attachment of old workboxes to studs. While it might seem unnecessary, underwriters' laboratories all requires this for several reasons. 1. Studs provide structural support for the boxes, ensuring they remain firmly in place even when cables, devices, and faceplates are installed. Without the support, the boxes could become loose or even detach from the wall over time, especially with the vibrations from the garage door or other activities. 2. Studs provide a conductive path for electrical grounding, which helps protect against electrical shock. This grounding path is crucial for safety, as it allows any stray electrical current to flow safely back to the source, tripping a circuit breaker or ground fault circuit interrupter, or GFCI, in the event of a fault. 3. Attaching boxes to studs helps prevent them from falling out during a fire, which could potentially create an electrical hazard. If a box falls out, it could expose live wires, increasing the risk of electrical shock or further fire spread. In situations where it's difficult or impossible to attach old work boxes directly to studs, especially with multiple layers of drywall and oriented strand board, or OSB, consider using a box spacer or extension ring. These devices extend the box away from the wall surface and provide a secure mounting point on the studs. Ensure that these devices are specifically designed to meet UL requirements and maintain the safety and functionality of the electrical installation. Now let's move on to the second question, penetrating the firewall. Firewalls are critical for preventing the spread of fire from one area to another, so it's essential to maintain their integrity when running Romex cables through them. Here are some recommended methods. 1. Use a fire-rated firewall grommet. These grommets are designed to seal openings in firewalls and maintain their fire resistance rating. They can accommodate multiple cables and provide a fire-resistant barrier, preventing flames and smoke from passing through the opening. 2. Install a fire-rated poke-through device. These devices are similar to grommets but are typically larger and allow for more cables to pass through. They come with fire-rated covers to maintain the firewall's integrity. Make sure the poke-through device is properly installed and sealed to prevent any gaps that could compromise the fire rating. 3. Use a firewall penetration sleeve. This is a larger, metal sleeve that can accommodate multiple cables and is designed to provide a fire-rated barrier while allowing for easy cable management. The sleeve should be properly sized to fit the cables and sealed with a fire-resistant sealant to ensure a tight fit. Whichever method you choose, ensure that the firewall remains intact and that all cables and openings are properly sealed to maintain its fire resistance rating. Consult with a qualified electrician or building inspector for guidance and ensure compliance with local building codes. They can provide specific recommendations based on the type of firewall and the number of cables you need to run through it. Remember that compromising a firewall can have serious consequences in the event of a fire, so it's crucial to do it right. When working with electrical wiring, always take safety precautions. Firstly, turn off the power to the circuit you're working on at the breaker box. Use a non-contact voltage tester to ensure the circuit is de-energized before you start working. 2. Wear appropriate personal protective equipment, or PPE, such as safety glasses and gloves. This will help protect you from electrical shock and other hazards. 3. Follow all applicable electrical codes and regulations. These codes are designed to ensure the safety of electrical installations and prevent fires and other accidents. 4. If you are not comfortable working with electrical wiring, hire a qualified electrician to do the work for you. Electrical work can be dangerous, and it's always best to err on the side of caution. When installing receptacles, use the correct size wire and circuit breaker for the load you'll be connecting to the receptacle. Overloading a circuit can cause a fire. Also, make sure to properly ground all receptacles and electrical boxes. Grounding provides a path for stray electrical current to flow safely back to the source, protecting against electrical shock. When running Romex cable, protect it from physical damage. Use cable staples to secure the cable to the studs or joists, but don't staple it too tightly, as this can damage the insulation. Also, protect the cable from sharp edges or other objects that could cut or puncture the insulation. Finally, always double check your work to make sure everything is wired correctly and that all connections are tight. Loose connections can cause overheating and fires. Remember that electrical work is not something to be taken lightly. By following these safety precautions and consulting with a qualified electrician or building inspector when needed, you can ensure that your electrical installation is safe and compliant with all applicable codes and regulations.